Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver
Good morning,
now.
Bix Weir, roadtour.com. Lots going on today. This might take a little while. Silver is doing well above $30. We love to see that. Yeah, a $30 base. I like that. Not a lot of retail buying is what I'm hearing. There's some. There's some retail selling also, but retail doesn't matter when it comes to silver. It's a tiny, 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 tiny part of the market. I know all the stackers like, yeah, we're going to stack and take out JP Morgan, and good luck with that. By the way, I have news on that as well. Yeah, it's a tiny part of the market because silver has turned into somehow, through a lot of deceivery, that's a word, deceivery, somehow the industrial applications for silver far outweigh the investment appetite. I don't know why investors are so dumb. It just boggles my mind that they chase the next shiny object. So silver made it over 30 and everyone's like, whoa, what now? What now? Just relax. Just relax. You don't want silver to run over 50. All of a sudden, they'll shut the COMEX down, and we do at some point. But if it runs too fast, all the weekends will get in. They'll do the same thing they did in 2011. They brought the price of silver up, and they brought it down. They started an artificial bear market. We're nowhere near that. The world is completely different now. They do not have that ability to do it. As a matter of fact, the kingpin behind that in 2011 just decided he's going to go for early retirement. Wow. I'll get to that one second. But yeah, silver's looking good, $32. We'll be happy at 42, 52, 62, $100, $200, $500, $600. Still not freely traded. $800, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Who knows how high it'll go? Silver hasn't been freely traded in about 170 years. So we're all very excited about the potential for silver. Some interesting things to note. Silver is completely head and shoulders above the moving averages. The 100-day moving average actually hit $25 though, which is big because, in the past, and I'm saying this because I think this game is over. In the past, the commercials would slam silver down below the moving averages. That's how they played their game. They'd short up, they'd short. They're still shorting right now, by the way. I'll show you. They'll short, and then they'll slam it down below the moving averages. All the tech funds would run away. Everybody go, oh my God, I have to sell my silver. They'll buy back their shorts, and then they'll wash, rinse, repeat, the whole thing. That's gone, at least for right now. Until the moving averages get up above $30, it's going to be hard. And it could. Moving average can move very fast as the price of silver starts to spike. But I think that game is over. And nobody's told the commercials yet. On the Commitment of Traders report, we missed Ted. We don't know where Ted is. Does anybody know where Ted Butler is? He's been waiting for this for more than 30 years. And now he hasn't posted in like 3 weeks. And we all hope that everything is fine. My take would be that they're just taking him out, saying don't post anything because you had it right all along, and we need people not to freak out. I don't know though. I haven't heard. Has anybody heard? If you know what's going on with Ted Butler, write it down in the comment section. All right. So yeah, the commercials are still shorting into the rise as of, this is the cutoff last week. Cutoff is today for this week. So we will get a new report on Friday, which will tell us, if they're continuing to go short and if they've covered anything. If they're still short, it's like, holy crap, how many billions do they want to lose? Or can they ever close it out? It'll be really interesting. So again, love to see that above the moving averages. Silver strong. Silver below $30. China and India will buy it up by the boatload, so to speak. If they can get out of the Baltimore Harbor, which Jenny Moonstone called that. A lot of COMEX warehouses in there. That was all about what's going on right now, the rise of $30, past $30. We will hit a point where manufacturers panic, and they panic with billions of dollars of needed silver to buy, and they won't be able to get it. So that's kind of where we're coming to. Again, the Silver Institute has completely lied on their report. It is not 193 million ounces that was used in solar last year. It's more like 387, almost double what they say, and it is a massive amount. And oh, by the way, right now it's doubling again, or close to doubling. And everybody in solar is saying, yeah, we'll see a 10, 11% rise. Bullshit. The numbers are in for the first quarter. I think it's up 80%. Second quarter, we're halfway through it. Here is an article right here. Competition oversupply to reduce N-type solar module prices. N-type solar modules are TOPCon. TOPCon uses about 60% more silver. More. So more silver. And it's going up. So we could see silver jump from, on my calculation, last year we used, what was it? Oh, it's right here. Close to 643 if you include the overproduction. 643 million ounces. That's a million ounces. If we're going to double that, let's just go for the 443 is what the 350 is. That's solar power gigawatts DC was 643. The amount of silver needed for that is 350. Let's just call it 350. We'll stay lowballing. 350 million ounces last year. We're going to need more than double that. More than double. That's 800 million ounces. Why? Because we're almost doubling the amount of solar that's being created and installed. Almost. Not quite. So probably, say, 500 to 600 million ounces. Plus every single one of those being made today, or no, 80%. I don't want to exaggerate. 80% are going to be TOPCon, which has 60% more silver. So we're looking at 800, 900 million ounces of silver just to go into solar panels this year. And it's already happening. So let me get through this. Solar demand will continue to grow in 2024, with module demand likely to reach 492 gigawatts to 538 gigawatts, which is a small increase from last year's 443. So I'm like, yeah, literally everybody gets it wrong in solar. It's kind of like silver, but they just underestimate always in solar. So I'm reading through this article, and then I come to this part. Cell production was expected to increase to 200 gigawatts to 210 gigawatts during the second quarter. Wait a minute. You're doing 200, say 200, let's stay on the low ball. 200 gigawatts in a single quarter. There's 4 quarters. That's 800 gigawatts. Why are they saying 492 to 536 gigawatts? It is just complete insanity. This is in the same article. And then they go on, and it gets worse than that. Listen to this. So cell production was expected to reach 200 gigawatts to 210 gigawatts during the second quarter, with monthly output of negatively doped M-type, that's TOPCon, products to hit 69 gigawatts to 71 gigawatts in April and May. What? So they're saying April and May, you got 69 or 69 and 71. That's what, 140 gigawatts. That's right on track, kind of with the 200 and 210, right? Kind of right on track. But that's just TOPCon. That's not counting all the other types of solar panels that are being made. It is insane. The whole world has gone absolutely crazy. So yeah, we're going to use probably 700 to 800 million ounces of silver this year if things keep going the way they are. But they can't. We have an election year. We have a year. This is going to be the craziest year you will ever encounter when it comes to being an investor, and being an American, and being a human being on the planet. You think it's insane now? You just wait. Cliff High's dad is going crazy right now, by the way. All right. Also, more proof. DAH Solar starts construction on 10 gigawatt TOPCon vertically integrated photovoltaic plant in China. 10 gigawatt plant is massive. Massive. And they are literally doubling their capacity, and it's all TopCon. So remember last year when I told everybody, hey, there's a hell of a lot more silver being made, and it's all being warehoused. All these solar panels are being warehoused all over the world. Well, the vast majority of those are PERC. PERC has a lower amount of silver, but they're also outdated technology. They won't even leave the warehouse. They're done. They're recycled material when silver goes to $1,000 an ounce. They're still making, all the news says they're still making massive amounts of solar panels, even though there's, let's just say, 200 gigawatts sitting in inventories all around the world. That's 40% of what was installed last year. Why would they keep making it? Because the technology is too old. Nobody gives a shit about PERC anymore. Everybody wants TopCon or better. All right, moving on. More signs that things are about to change, are changing right now. FDIC Chairman Martin Gruenberg will resign following a scathing investigation that detailed a toxic workplace, sexual harassment, all that stuff. They pull that card out when they need to get rid of someone. They needed to get rid of Martin Gruenberg because he was going to uphold the rules of the FDIC, which means you can only bail out FDIC-insured entities. Doing this, shaking up the FDIC at this point in time is crazy unless you know it's going to be absolutely insane very soon. So many banks are on the brink of failure right now. We're looking for 3-day weekends. 3-day weekends is when the big banking failures will happen, which would mean 10,000 banks maybe. Your bank will go. Don't worry. And what are they going to do about it? I think the only thing they can do is bail out everybody. What does that do to the value of the dollar? What does that do to the value of assets? What does that do to everybody's trust in the system? We live in a faith-based game. Faith-based. Faith and confidence in the U.S. dollar. It's almost laughable when I say it out loud now. There is no faith and confidence, or there shouldn't be. But if the U.S. government bails out, and it's only the U.S. government or the Fed, let's say the Fed bails out all the banks. We're talking, let's just say, 10 trillion, 17 trillion of the U.S. banks. That's an insane amount of money, but they can do it. It's a click of a mouse. That's the value of money these days. It's just a click of a mouse. And of course, Jamie Dimon will say, hey, give us all the banks and we'll make, we're the strongest bank ever. Or will he? Jamie Dimon just hinted he may be retiring sooner than expected. Jamie's out. That's the word on the street. Jamie will be out before the year's up. Ooh, doggy. And they're going to blame all kinds of things. This is the big one. Jamie Dimon says B of A's banker untimely death sparked questions inside JP Morgan. What can we learn? So there's a banker, 35-year-old banker who died. And he died right here. He was a Green Beret. His name was Leo Lukens III. And he died of coronary acute artery thrombosis. We all know that's the jab related. But he died. And Jamie Dimon says, oh my God, it's just a big deal for him. How would Jamie Dimon, the head of JP Morgan, with tens of thousands of employees, dealing with so many people, crazy, why would he be affected by a 35-year-old banker dying? Doesn't say he knew him at all. Listen to what he says. It's really bizarre. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, signaled Monday that leaders of America's biggest banks by assets have been tracking the story of an untimely death of a Bank of America. The guy didn't even work for him. Banker this month. And they're taking seriously the industry-wide concerns it sparked about Wall Street unforgiving working conditions. At the bank's annual presentation to investors on Monday, the chief executive recalled learning about the death of 35-year-old Leo Lukens III and quickly conferring with fellow bank leaders about the potential fallout. Quote, this is some random 35-year-old banker who doesn't even work for Jamie Dimon. Quote, the second that unfortunate death happened, a bunch of us were right in Robin's office. Robin is Robin Leopold, the bank executive EVP of Human Resources. At the time, Diamond said the priority was to understand, quote, what do we know? What can we learn from it? What? You have an unknown banker working at a different bank, dies of a heart condition, and we know how that got, all that gunk got in there, and Jamie Dimon freaks out instantly. And there's no way he knew Leo Lucanus III. What the hell is going on? They're looking for excuses, I think. Anyway, it is a crazy, like I said, it's crazy. You gotta look behind the scenes, which we do at roadtoroto.com. So Jamie Dimon said he'll be out by the end of the year. The word is probably by election he'll be out. We'll find out soon enough. I mean, I'm not dissing this guy who died. People die. I guarantee you everybody's going to die. But this guy was not in Jamie Dimon's inner circle. I can guarantee you that. Why? Why did they freak out? It was the question. All right, let's talk cryptos. Ethereum absolutely going bonkers, up 31% in 7 days. What do I think of it? Yeah, I mean, everybody gets their pump and dump. Cliff's Data had XRP just hitting the shitter coming up here. I've always been a non-fan of XRP for various reasons. The number one reason is the thought that even the inkling that the bankers are going to give up control to a couple schmoes from Ripple who invented a technology they can invent tomorrow. The XRP technology is nothing groundbreaking at all. Matter of fact, Reggie Middleton has the patent on that. But in Cliff's Data, it has XRP going poof, gone. And a lot of the people involved with XRP being arrested. Yeah, I mean, it was the longest ICO ever. I mean, I would say it's still going on. They made $30 billion, the couple guys who started XRP. And it was all about banker rumors. Oh my God, it's going to be the new SWIFT system, all that shit. It was a bunch of bullshit. So, hey, like I said, this is cryptos. You place your bet and you see where you end up. So XRP is currently trading at 54 cents. He sees it going down to like 16 cents and then poof, gone. Which, good riddance. I mean, the only thing XRP was good for was to replace SWIFT. And do you really want to keep this unbacked fiat banking system going? No, it ain't going to happen. But we've talked about this for so long, you all should have already made up your mind on that. Don't even look in the comments. The XRP army has been in my chat room for ever since I said, no, I'm not going to buy XRP, and I don't recommend anybody buy XRP. Mainly because it's a banker coin. And not even none of the bankers are even in on it. That's the amazing thing. And then it turned into the conspiracy coin with all these people promoting it. I don't remember who the last guy was to promote it. I don't know. I can't say names because I can say whatever I want. Other than YouTube shutting me down, which I just got past another strike. So I'm clean right now. I'm going to try to keep it clean. There's things I can't say. Definitely look into the death or look into the arrests on the pedo side. Whew. The baseball player, and there's a lot more coming. According to Cliff, I think he says 2,600 coming arrests, and some very big names. So bravo to that. We need to take care of that problem. Tether, I think, will be the mother of all shakeups when Tether goes down. Deep state pedo coin. No doubt about it. I've researched this. You guys know I've talked about it for a long time. You can't really talk about that stuff anymore. But yeah, Tether will go down along with all the other ridiculous coins. Where do you want to be? Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a staple. Theta is the future of the internet. If you're into the internet, Theta is the future of the internet. Theta right now is doing well, $2.50. I do think it's going to go into the thousands of dollars. Absolutely. That was the old Michelle White prediction when it was like 20 cents. And when you dive into Theta, what is it? What are they doing? How is this happening? How is Theta going to change the world, especially with AI With AI storage and compute speed, you can't do it with the current system. You need something like what Theta is offering, a decentralized way to expand AI to almost infinite. How much unused hard drive space is there? You have unused hard drive space on your computer, on your smart TV. You do. You have unused computing power that you can utilize using the Theta network, using the Theta technology, sharing your broadband, sharing your computing speed, sharing your hard drive, and earning T fuel in the process. That way AI can work. Now, AI, you can say what you want about AI. Everybody's going, holy shit. As you can tell, a lot of my videos have a brand new art on the front. It's a literally typing in, here's what I want a picture of, and AI just spits it out. It's unbelievable. But it's like they can write papers for you. They can do anything you want. We've crossed the Rubicon, as they say, and you can fight it all you want. It doesn't matter. The cat's out of the bag. It's like the crypto cat. Cat's out of the bag. So yeah, at some point I do expect all cryptos to crash, all exchanges to crash. Nobody will know what anything's worth. All stock markets to crash, all silver markets to crash. Nobody will know what anything's worth, and then we start fresh. It sounds so easy to say, but it's so hard to think about all the ramifications of what's about to happen. I guess we'll find out, right? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm betting on Theta. They're doing everything right. And if you have enough to get enough T fuel to do the bonus staking with the, they're doing it for the cloud. So you need a certain size of computer and all that. Look into it, thetatoken.org. It is shocking what it'll be worth, I think. Let's take a look at thetatoken.org. Reinventing AI at the edge. It's called edge computing. So GPUs sharing the GPU, the graphics processing unit. Yeah, I think sharing. It's a sharing economy we're moving into. 3D rendering, and look, they're listing them all. It's the Theta Edge Cloud that is going to start in 36 days, and with that, you can not only stake your Theta, which earns you 70% or 7%. If you have over 500,000 T fuel, this is T fuel. Sorry, if you can stake your T fuel, you'll get 7%, right around 7, depends on how many people are doing it, and then the next 500,000 up to 1 million, you'll get 50%. If the network is fully, in use and all that. Nobody really knows. It has never happened before. Don't run out and buy a new computer or anything like that, unless you want to do it. Because if it's true that it will kick out that much earnings, then yeah, a new computer will pay for itself pretty fast. Like if you do the full 1 million T fuel, you'll pay for it in a couple weeks. The computer, and then everything else past that is gravy minus the cost of your electricity. So check it out. Go to thetatoken.org. Exciting times. These guys are really good. They're really good, and they've partnered with the right people. They partnered with Google for the cloud. They partnered with AWS for the cloud, the Amazon Web Services for the cloud. Google and AWS are having problems right now, massive problems. They can't build these massive facilities for AI. Because all the storage that's needed, this is a solution. Theta was always a solution to a lot of problems, not just video content delivery network stuff. I was happy to be introduced to it early. I still think it's way early. Walk around your town and ask people if they know what Theta is. They're gonna say, I have no idea. It's got like silver. They barely know what silver is. So those are my two. If I was gonna recommend, but I can't recommend anything because I'm not an investment advisor according to Gary Gensler's rules. But if I was an investment advisor, I'd say physical silver in your own possession only. We are way past the time of playing with ETFs or leverage or mining shares or anything like that. Way past the time. Physical silver in your possession only. Go to your local coin shop. Get as much as you can. You have to pay a little more. When it's over $30, the premiums get a little dear. But you'll have it. When the shit falls apart, you're going to need it. Also, if you don't have a local guy, contact Andy Scheckman at Miles Franklin. Great friend of the road to Ruta. Send them an email. info at milesfranklin.com. They'll send you inventory list. They'll give you pricing. Don't go online for pricing. Everybody online pricing is too expensive. Call them direct. They'll talk to you. They're real people behind the phones. Go check that out. Call them. Go to milesfranklin.com. Contact them. info@milesfranklin.com with an email. All right. Again, whereas Theta right now is around $2.50. Yes, it was at $13, $14, $15 in the boom days of the last blow off top. And yes, it was also at 4 cents. So yes, the volatility is there. Last 7 days up 25%. It's even better, about the same as Ethereum. T-Fuel, the operating token, I don't know what this ratio should be. It's very difficult. We won't know until 32 days, 36 days. How many days exactly? 36 days, when the Edge Cloud bonus booster kicks in, we will know more about what the Theta T-Fuel ratio should be. My guess is at the beginning 15 to 1. As we move on, maybe 10 to 1. Right now it's at 23 to 1, 22 to 1. So just that's the price ratio. But who knows? Hey, anything can happen. There's a lot of T-Fuel out there held by Theta Labs and Binance. Binance has massive amounts of T-Fuel, but Binance also has massive amounts of Theta. So how do you get it? If you live in America, go to like simpleswap.io, swap Bitcoin for it, or Ethereum. Ethereum went up. I think it's a good time to swap Ethereum for Theta or T-Fuel. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Again, we are currently giving away Theta with every private road subscription. 5 Theta, 50 T-Fuel, and 500 T-Drop. Loaded on a paper wallet. You can take this wallet. It's a one-of-a-kind. You stick it in your safe, and you just wait. Those who did it with Bitcoin, when we were giving away 0.1 Bitcoin, not all that, it was a while ago. They stuck it in their safe. They now have, over $6,000 with just 0.1 Bitcoin. So not bad for a $2.99 per year subscription cost. Less than $1 a day. So go to roadguru.com, click on subscribe today, more info there. That's all I got for you. Silver is golden. Silver gold ratio will hit. My prediction, ultimately 1-to-1. Blow off top would probably be 1-to-10. 1 ounce of silver to buy 10 ounces of gold. I don't talk much about gold anymore. I will, though, as we get closer and closer to why gold is so much money right now. I think gold will continue to go up, maybe double or triple even, or quadruple to, whatever, $10,000 an ounce. But silver will go up 80, 90 times that. So yeah, if you love gold now, swap it all for silver today. And then swap it back. I guarantee you won't want to swap it back. Once you own silver, it's a different experience. And also, who owns all the gold? Quick question. Who owns all the gold? Raise your hand. Did you say central banks and banks in general? Probably. And some governments. When the banks go down, what are they required by law to sell? They're most liquid assets to start with. So they'll be selling a hell of a lot of gold. A hell of a lot of gold. JP Morgan especially. And I think they already leased out their silver, so they don't have silver to sell. No governments around the world hold silver other than for their coinage programs. And the U.S. Mint, who knows what's going on there? They can't seem to make enough silver eagles to, save their life. So Ventress, and they're not closing out. I don't think yesterday's video was about the short position from the U.S. Mint. Yes, the U.S. Mint hedges their silver, means they're the massive short. They lost $111 million one year when they were supposed to make money on their hedge position. That's how criminal they are. They're not even that smart. When I was talking to Jack Sermon, the head of Silver Eagle Sales, which you can find at roadtoroot.com. If you want the inside scoop, go to roadtoroot.com, go down to front page. There's a 3-part interview with the head of Silver Eagle Sales at the U.S. Mint. And he's like, our hedging department is, I don't even know what they do over there. Well, I do. They help rig the price of silver. But go check that out. Great discussions there. And again, join the private road at Road to Root. That's all I got for you today. Whew. Talking to, I got a couple interviews this week. I'll keep you guys informed with what's going on, but hang in there. Silver's looking really good. I'll talk to you later.